On the 24th of October 2022, my husband and we went to visit the Manas National Park. It's a tiger reserve. We started from Guwahati around 9:30 a.m. in the morning, and then around 2 to 30 p.m. we reached the park, and then we look for some accommodation there. There are various resorts over there, though staying is not at all a problem. You get different resorts for different rates, on the higher budget as well as the affordable range average, and they are quite cozy, quite comfortable stay. People there out are very hospitable. Food is not a problem. They would serve you the food according to your taste. It's safe. It's a very peaceful place, and Manas is in its own natural setting. People are very hospitable. People are very helpful. They are approachable, and so there is nothing to worry about. So when we reached on the 24th in the evening, we went to see the Manas River. It's very close to the Kohua Resort. Kohua Resort, if you stay out there, it's river facing. So we went to the Manas River in the evening at the time of the sunset, and it was a sight where words fail to describe. It was so beautiful and so beautiful. It was like love at the first sight. I was mesmerized by the beauty of the sunset in the Manas River. You can do boating over there. You can take the entire boat, or you can also share with others. Okay, by sunset, when it's almost dark, the boating stops, and then what we did was we went for boating. Yes, it took only about 500, because we did not go for boating of the entire river. We just went a little area, because I am hydrophobia. I'm scared of water. And we stayed the night at the resort. There are also various resorts which is deep in the forest. Those are in the natural camps and all. You have the bonfire. They also present the different ethnic dances and all. The jungle is very close to the resorts, but there is nothing to worry about. They have the fences, and the fences have those the powers there, which prohibits this animal from entering into human inhabitants where they stay. And so that's not a problem. You don't need to be scared. Morning we took a safari. The safari, the entire duration is about 3.5 hours. You have to book the safari. So if you tell the resort people, they would arrange it for you at your doorstep, or there is a particular point area where all the jeeps and all the vehicles they are parked there, and even you can go from there. We had to do the online booking, so they did it for us, and the entire jeep is all yours, ready for the ride. They also provide you with a forest guard, because you'll be going deep into the forest. He'll be carrying a gun with him, and also the driver will be there with you. If the weather is fine, okay, you can enjoy your trip. So we went there deeper and deeper and deeper into the forest. I was a little scared, because it was so dense, but there is the excitement. That is the fun. Okay, so coming to the Manas River and not entering the forest, it would be an incomplete trip. And so although the roads were a little bumpy and all, but yes, we did enjoy, because it's a different experience to go connect with nature, and to spend some time with the wildlife and its natural existence. So we came across bison, we saw beautiful peacocks, we saw elephant, we saw pigs, but unfortunately we could not see tigers, because the time when we went, almost before us, there were already few vehicles, so they must have they become alert. They must have heard the sound of the vehicles and humans entering into the forest. For their own safety, they must have gone inside. So we, although we wanted to see a few tigers or lions, but we didn't. But anyways, the trip was really wonderful. It is worth paying the amount, although it's on the higher scale. We gave around 3,800 for the safari, but it's worth every penny, because they take you all around, and the driver would tell you about how, which is the best time to come, especially during February or January, when some certain areas the forests are cleared, and then you can see the animals from the close, and then after taking you around the forest. The beautiful part is, as you go deep into the forest, you see the beautiful mountains, the hills, beautiful blue hills of the Indo-Bhutan border. As you go more and more, the mountains seem to appear to be going farther and farther away from you, and then finally they will stop you at a point, the vehicle, which do not go till the river, Manas river. So you have to walk a little distance, not much, and yes, it's a kacha road, non-metal road, but then that's walking is not a problem, not even for old people or children. So it's done with ease. You can walk till the river down, and even you can feel the water, the beautiful Manas river flowing from the hills of the Bhutan. So it's very clean, and it's so calm, so peaceful. It's a beautiful sight. When you come and you experience it, only then you will understand its beauty. By just me sharing with you, you cannot feel it. Okay, so you can rest there for a while. You can connect yourself with nature, live for some time in harmony with nature, and then again you board the safari, and then from there it takes another 1 hour to reach the point from where you started your journey. That is the safari, and after that you have to get down there. And one important thing is that no plastic of any kind is allowed inside the campus. You have to deposit everything at the gate. Yes, water bottles or other kind of eatables are allowed, but no plastic, chips packet or any kind of packet is allowed. They are very particular. They are very strict about it. No matter what, they will not allow you to carry any plastics with you. So better you do not buy anything before entering into the forest, or you do not carry any such stuff, because again, keeping it, depositing it, again making some arrangement to keep it safe is another problem. So better you have your breakfast, a heavy breakfast, and then you go, because it will take some time, around 3.5 hours for the entire safari period. So if you have not yet visited Manas, please do come. You will definitely fall in love with this place, as it is rightly said that Manas Wildlife Sanctuary, wildlife utopia. Everything is in its own natural, the setting. The people are innocent. It's a beautiful stay. You would definitely like it. Okay, so do plan next holiday to come and visit this beautiful reserve. And if you are a resident of Assam, and if you haven't visited yet, please do make a plan and come, because it's in your own state. If you do not visit it, you will be missing a wonderful experience. So that's all. I had a wonderful stay. I would always refer or I would always suggest my friends or my relatives, if they have not visited yet, to come and experience it. It's totally a different experience, away from the busy life of the city, from the hustle and bustle of the city life, of the crowded and polluted city life. It's so fresh, so clean, of course. And yes, at the point where the safari vehicles and all depart, there is a small Boro restaurant, which provide you with very yummy Maggie, bread, sandwich, cutlet, boiled egg, and yes, the food, the thali is very tasty. I had thali, that is the local chicken thali, with various items, and it's a very reasonable price. They give you a dry fish chutney there, very yummy, very tasty. Okay, so don't miss that Boro restaurant near the safari booking counter. That's very tasty. And yes, please do visit very soon, make your plan very soon. And that's all. Thank you so much. Enjoy your trip. Bye. There are also sightseeing for the birds. At the various places, you have those towers during your safari ride. They will also stop at 2-3 points where you can climb up the tower, and you can see the beautiful birds like eagles and peacocks. Peacocks are many. You can see many of the peacocks there. You can also take elephant safari as well, but that will be a little expensive. So we took a jeep safari. Rhinos you will see all around. If you are lucky, you are the fortunate one. Yes, we did see the rhino. Okay, we saw about 2-3 rhinos and elephants from very close proximity. We saw it. So we were quite fortunate. Here you can see a rhino, who has come to drink water. Weather was pleasant, so we really enjoyed our trip. People taking, you can see these guys, the visitors taking photograph of the rhino, selfie with the rhino from very close distance. So even the animals are not scared here, because they know that they are safe, and humans would not do any harm to them. All right. And here you can see the elephants, the baby elephant, the mother elephant, the father elephant. And this is the glimpse from the Musa resort. Just in the front, these elephant who have come to eat. The entire family is here, you can see. Okay, so we saw this from Musa resort gate. Okay, so they'll be here for some time. And the one thing is that if you do not harm the animals, even animals do not harm you in return. Animals only harm when they feel that when we try to harm them. This is the Mayuri Jungle Eco Resort. There are about 9 cottages. Okay, and yes, you would enjoy your stay here. They have a large open area. These are the cottages of Mayuri Eco Resort. There are open space for children to play. It's not like the other resorts, it's budget friendly. They serve you tasty food, and the owner of this resort is very hospitable. He will try to ensure that your stay is comfortable. And this is the view of that Mayuri Eco Resort. They also arrange for camps here. Fine. And one good thing about this resort is that what the owner told me is that if you come in a group, in a bigger number, and you would prefer to cook yourself, if you bring the food, the stuff, Okay, that even the provision is there. Cooking is allowed here if you come in a group. The owner is going to provide you with the utensils, other cooking materials, utensils. You need to pay for it, otherwise it becomes little cheaper. That's what he told us. Like if you come in a group and you do your own cooking, you bring your own stuff, that becomes a little cheaper. Okay, that's all. The tea garden, of course, very beautiful sight.